Andrew Hammond is the greatest goaltender to ever play hockey. Stop that.
Yes.
Did you see those creepy guys wearing the Hamburglar? Yeah.
Is there more of a disconcerting outfit than the Hamburglar outfit, by the way?
You're a grown-ass man. Stop that. He's now 10-0-1. Sens are, listen to this, 13-2-2 in their last 17. Ottawa is now only 5 points of a playoff spot. We were throwing this team on the heap not more than 2 months ago. They were tanking for Connor McDavid at one point, and now they're fighting for a playoff spot. We'll talk with NHL insider Mike Johnson just in a minute or two here about that. Number 4 college hoops, NCAA bracket is out. Here are your number 1 seed. Kentucky, of course, 33-0. Villanova, Duke, Wisconsin. Tournament includes 24 Canadians this year. Begins on Thursday, so prepare your excuses for getting out of work accordingly. Also, just a quick postscript, and I mean quick, the Carleton Ravens are once again the top team in Canada. They beat Ottawa U to win their 11th title in 13 years. It's cute. Number 3, Jays grabbed a couple of split squad wins yesterday. Bautista with a home run, and Strata pitched 3 scoreless against Atlanta as well. Oh, and Kevin Pillar is out for a week because he had a big sneeze.
Should be back, should not impact his ability to be ready for opening day. Just give you guys the update. No, he said he sneezed before the game. That's what he said. So he sneezed before the game, and then he went out and played, but didn't look like it bothered him. He made an unbelievable play on the field. Had to toughen it fast, bounced some balls off. And he just mentioned something he didn't want to tell anybody about it, but he just briefly mentioned something to the trainers. I don't think he's too happy that the trainers told us about it.
Hell of a sneeze. Jay's up today off at we'll hang out with Jeff Blair, who's down there doing a show live from Dunedin all weekend long, starting today at 9. That's a sneeze. When you sprain your stomach, you really gave her. And when the GM is laughing about it too, when he's talking to the media, just his luck. How about what's his face too? Broke his collarbone on the weekend.
Ramon Santiago.
Yeah, great catch too, and
Busted his clavicle.
Number 2, Raptors lose 113-97 to Portland. I'm starting to worry. Grievous Vasquez is apparently as well.
The whole dynamic is different. We made a big change, and it was working for us at first. But now it's, we got to get back to what got us here. We got, 17, 16 games. We need to go out there and fight. Play with more intensity.
Yeah. Raptors Pacers tonight, by the way. See if we can right the ship. Maybe, hopefully. And who knows what's going to happen. Pacers are, they're a team too, and they're putting it together. Paul George, is he back yet?
Not yet. They're hoping that he'll be back for the playoffs.
And Leafs go 0-2 this weekend in Calgary, Vancouver. They will try and salvage a road trip with just a tilt tonight against Edmonton. And remember, Edmonton's not trying to tank. Just while you're watching that game tonight, they're not trying to tank. They're just a poorly run organization. No kidding. Leafs Oilers is 9:30 on Sportsnet 590 and Sportsnet as well. Leafs Nation pregame with Stella Osborne right here on Sportsnet 590. The Fan at 9. Those are the top 5 things you need to know today. Brought to you by Rogers Hometown Hockey. Sundays on City TV, and joining us on the telephone, Mike Johnson. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, boys. How we doing?
Good, bud. How are you?
I'm well. March break week, so it's always a good week to be just chilling.
Where are you?
Up in Collingwood. So we'll be doing a little skiing and relaxing.
So you got the week off? Is that the deal?
I got the week off, all the way till next Saturday. So just relaxing.
Oh boy. Well, you've been busy. Thanks for joining us, Mike Johnson, NHL on Sportsnet, NHL on Sportsnet Insider for Sicily Honda today. So let's start with some positives before we get to tonight's just epic battle at Rexall. As Toronto tries to finish off their 3-game road trip out west. Talk to me about Andrew Hammond and the Ottawa Senators.
It really is amazing. For a guy in Andrew Hammond that is setting records now with, I think, 11 games that he started, giving up 2 or less goals, and he has not lost yet. And he's got the Ottawa Senators back within 5 points of Boston with the game in hand. Still very unlikely that they're going to make playoffs, but the run that he was on is incredible for a guy that is 27 years old. He wasn't great in the minors, sub 500 record, goals against well above 3, save percentage below 9. There is nothing in his body of work to suggest he'd do this. And yet here he's come up and he's been amazing. And the team in front of him has been equally as good. So it's a great story. I don't know if it's going to have the happiest of endings for Ottawa. They'll probably run out of gas because the teams in front of them are playing well enough, but it's got them to the point where they're going to play meaningful games the last 4 weeks of the season, and that's something you probably would not have thought would be the case 3 weeks ago, and in large part because of Andrew Hammond.
Yeah, I read one of his last starts in the AHL. He let in like 3 goals in 40 seconds or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's just nothing to suggest that this would happen. And when he got called up, it was because Leonard was hurt and Anderson was hurt, and there was no other option. It's not like they thought they had something great down in the minors and just were waiting to give him an opportunity. He's made the most of it, but it's been a crazy month and an 11 game run for him, and fun to watch. I mean, he goes up against Philly yesterday and finds a way to get it done. They win again in a shootout and get the full 2 points, and they're in ninth right now, so they're the next closest team, and a game in hand, 5 back. They play some of the teams ahead of them, so they have a chance, but it's still going to be very difficult. But it's an incredible run he was on.
Mike, can you explain how they just looked differently when Craig Anderson was in net, and more specifically that loss to the Bruins last week, which could really cost them down the road here?